What's the next game, Chief?
We've got the 8-4 injury-riddled Baltimore Ravens traveling up to Cleveland to take on the 6-6 Browns. A little bit of a last stand for the Browns here as well. Looks like it's a must-win game for them. So Puma, who do you got winning this game?
Oh God! I mean, the spread right now, I believe, was about 2.5, 3, depending on what book you're looking at here. Oh God! It's a crap fest, dude. I mean, you have the triage unit known as the Baltimore Ravens. You know, they just lost Marlon Humphrey to a torn pec. He's done for the year. Tackling has been a bit of an adventure for this Baltimore Ravens team. They've been littered with injuries throughout the entire season at this point. The secondary can be beat even if Marlon Humphrey was in there. But on the other side, you have the walking Operation Game Board dude in the form of Baker Mayfield with all these injuries. And I'm gonna go with Baltimore only because you saw in the last play against the Pittsburgh Steelers when they were holding on for dear life and then they lost the lead. I mean, John Harbaugh has faith in his guys, and he's going to go for two, and he's going to stick by his philosophy here. And I just like the Baltimore Ravens slightly more right now than Cleveland, even with that running game. We just saw the matchup 2 weeks ago before the Browns went on their bye week, and Kevin Stefanski had some questionable coaching calls and decisions and roster management moves. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how healthy do we all think Baker Mayfield is with the bye week? Honestly, I don't think that much, at all. Just given how much he's been dinged up here. But I think they are going to have some success through the air. I think it is going to be a bit of a shootout. I would not be surprised if Donovan Peoples-Jones finds his way in the end zone. That might be a player prop I'm going to probably bet on Sunday. But give me Baltimore at this point. I just like the the Harbaugh-ness and the huevos it takes to have faith in your guys. So I'm gonna go with Baltimore here. I think they're gonna get the sweep of Cleveland, and I think that's gonna be bye birdie for the Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Cleveland Browns here, mostly because just the amount of injuries the Ravens have on this team is just unreal. Right now, they lost Humphreys to a torn pec. They're already down 2 corners now, 2 tailbacks, left tackle for the season. The injuries are starting to pile up, and it's starting to severely affect their offense. I mean, they haven't scored more than 20 points in 5 straight weeks now. So there's some serious concerns for the Ravens. On the other end, the Cleveland Browns, they're going to be a little more healthier just because they've given Baker Mayfield 2 weeks off now. I think he's really going to need that. And they're also in a do-or-die situation. We're getting to the point of the season now where you've got to start putting wins on the board. And the Browns are in a do-or-die situation. So give me the Browns. I don't feel that great in it. But if Baker Mayfield has 2 weeks to rest up and the Ravens are just injury-riddled, give me the Browns.
Yeah, Jay, I'm with you on this. Give me the Browns to win this game. Baltimore seems to be in a bit of a free fall right now. Obviously they're absolutely injury ridden. You just listed it all out. I mean, Lamar Jackson's thrown 8 picks in his last 4 games. He threw 4 against Cleveland in that Week 12 matchup. Obviously, they ended up prevailing in that game. But like you, I think that we're going to start seeing the Ravens, kind of dwindle out here down the stretch. They do have a very tough schedule going down, in the last weeks of the season here. The offense has not been efficient. Lamar Jackson has really, he started off. He had some, you were kind of talking about him kind of early on in the MVP race, in the league going forward. But as of late, he really hasn't done a whole heck of a lot. I mean, he throws a better pass in that 2-point conversion. Maybe they walk away with a win there. It was a gutsy call. They do have Justin Tucker there, so I get the decision by John Harbaugh. I don't hate it, but I don't love it at the same time. It's just kind of like a meh kind of feeling out of it. Obviously, it cost his team big time. They lost a 1 seed with that loss. Give me Cleveland here. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt are healthy. Hopefully, that after that bye week, the Baker Mayfield gets a little bit more right going forward. Obviously, it's going to be a do or die game for them, but give me Cleveland to win here at home. I believe they are playing at home. Give me Cleveland to win and cover the 2.5 right now. Parker agrees with you and I, Jay. He's going with the Cleveland Browns. All of these picks for Parker were the option of which one of his snacks did he put in his mouth first, because he loved to grab both of them. I don't think he feels all that great about any of these matchups this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the whole Lamar Jackson thing, the one thing he's really got to keep an eye on is these turnovers. He has 13 interceptions so far. Only 16 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. I think he's regressed a little bit to the pack as well. And you're starting to see a lot of these quarterbacks in that draft class or from that time period where it's like, whether it's Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or Baker or Lamar, it seems like the league is starting to figure them out a little bit. We always say that. Sometimes we don't mean it. But I do feel like a lot, especially with now the blueprint on Lamar is just blitz everybody, blitz him all day, every day, and see what happens, because he seems to have issues picking up the blitz. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get out of that slump a little bit and start to continue his MVP-like performance here early in the year. If I had to guess, probably not, just because those injuries are a lot to overcome. He's not that dude where he's gonna essentially, lift that team up. So.